Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And to Alright, my mic decided to disconnect for some reason. But I think we're back. Yeah, is it back now, Mark? That's a cool start. Yeah, let me set up the stream here, then we'll get into the faction event and some PvP. We got a new season, we got a new Immortal, so I'm going to run through a little bit of PvP as well after we do the faction event. Y'all can't hear the fan or anything, I got a couple fans going. Alright, let me set this up, we'll get the thumbnail. I'm trying to do a thumbnail for every stream now. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Think if anything will help, doing the stream every day at the same time. That way YT can't bury us, and you don't need notifications. You just come to the stream you just come to the channel at a certain time every day, and there should be something new or some sort of information or some sort of live stream going on. You just come to the channel every day at a certain time. But also maybe doing thumbnails for every single stream would be cool too, because people like their thumbnails, and I get it. Alright, let's see. There's the one I made for today. I'm putting it up. Alright, playlists. You guys got to hear this every day, but we'll put a chapter in to skip this part if you would like to after the fact. Gems of War. I want to put this on the Delve playlist, I guess, if I can find it. There it is. Live streams, Gems of War. Okay. Done. Okay. No, I'm not AI. I got some tags there. A little bit at least. Alright, Gems of War is the game. Typed it in, but come on. Why can't I ever find it now? Gems of War. Gems? There it is. Alright, got that. Save. Alright, give it to about the 5-minute mark at least if you're going to share it out for me. I do appreciate it if you do. Like on Discord or wherever you're doing that. I'm going to do conservative for the ads. It's as low as it gets. Can't do anything lower except for turning them all the way off. From now on this month, or starting yesterday actually, we're going to do the thing where if we get 25 in train business, I will double your money. I will gift out 5 memberships. So Sana did gifted in the ghost train, so that does count. So we really only need 20 today to double your money. So if you give 2, it counts as 4. If you give a gifted, it counts as 10 instead of 5. If you give a $10 super chat, it counts as 20 pretty much. We just have to make it to the 25 and then I double it. So we're 5 in, we only need 20 more. And that can happen whenever, it doesn't have to be today. Just letting you know that's a thing. We do that every month. We haven't done it yet this month. I do have another 5 gifted that I'll give out during the special stream, which is going to be the apple juice stream later this month. I think I got everything set up here, so let me get started. We're going to do the deep hive. So the deep hive start / pure, I think is what I'm going to do first. And we got the, we'll say 5-minute mark so I can say hi to everybody. Boop, that's pretty good. I do gotta jump into the chat though, idiot. Oh no. Maybe I'm gonna have to change that. Might have to change it because I gotta jump into the chat and say hi still. But it'll be okay. We'll do it as quick as we can. Jumping in. Jumping into the pool. Dip your toes. Do a cannonball. Dive in, but don't dive into the shallow side. You gotta dive into the deep end. Do you hold your nose? Do you hold your nose when you go underwater, people? You guys hold your nose? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you hold your nose when you go underwater. Or if you're watching after, put it in the comments. Do you hold your nose when you go underwater in the pool? Or any water? I know people that do that. I get it. You don't want water to go up your nose, right? For some reason, I don't have to, though. I don't have to. I can open my eyes. I don't have to hold my nose or anything when I go underwater. I'm like a freaking shark. I'm a dolphin. I'm a jellyfish. I'm a octopus. We got Big Slab here, who is OJ Thursday. We got Mark, we got Sana. I think I saw Funky Town in the house. Hit that like button, turn in your ticket. Or turn in your ticket, man. We got the turnstiles at the train station. You gotta turn in your ticket to get through the turnstiles to wait for the train, to see if the train is gonna take off or not and save your lives. So you need to turn your ticket in to get through that turnstile to have a chance. So hit the like, please. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change that chapter. Hitting like on my own stream. I'll help. I'll turn my ticket in. Alright. I went through the turnstiles. I didn't jump them. Quit jumping the turnstiles, guys. Let's go. Hit the like button. Quit jumping the turnstile. What are you doing? You criminal, you pervert. Alright. Let's see here. We're going to do 7-minute mark. How about that? That's better. That's more accurate. 7 minutes, save. And let's say hi to everybody. We got Funky Town Mark, Sana, Ali, Bandy, just listening. That's all I can ask for. Thank you so much. Big Slab, OG. Okay, what are y'all saying about that? Good day. We are back. This is the real Cinny, yep. I did lose sound for a minute. You're right. I think it's back now. You can share it out. Yes, please. Allie doesn't hold her nose. I can equalize nose pressure. Me too. Yeah, same with me, Sana. Funky doesn't hold his nose. Mark's not a nose holder. Allie says I can float forever without a pool chair. Nice. Alright, so let's get into the Deep Hive. The Deep Hive earn extra faction rewards in this event. A great chance to earn extra Chaos Shards and progress, as well as a lot of other stuff. You get the rewards just for completing the event. You get resources and rewards just for doing every single room. You get a chest at the end of each floor. It's a good place to get a bunch of gold and other things that you just won't get other places. So you should do this no matter what every single Tuesday. It's very quick. It's easy to do. It's what you should be doing on Tuesday. Alright, grab my tribute. And yeah. Let's go to the Deep Hive, Faction Assault. You should be able to do it for free. Like I always say, there's different people doing different things, but the majority of people are going to try to do it for free. You don't buy anything in the shop on a Tuesday. A lot of the times you can just, with the sigils that they give you, without buying up in the shop, you can get it done for free. Go to all rewards at least, to stage 8. If that's not a thing, which it doesn't always happen, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you do have to buy the first tier in the shop, which is just 30 gems, which, hey, 30 gems for a Chaos Orb is pretty good. So you will do that. If you're short by a little bit, definitely buy the first tier in the shop. But wait and see if you can make it for free, because a lot of times you can make it for free. It's kind of like the class event, where you're going for your 25 gems, or there's something else like that too. Like sometimes in Bounty, you can make it all the way through without changing from your like Tesla. But it's not always. So do every single room on every single level up until about level 90, and then you should get all rewards. There's the people, of course, who don't have the weapon yet, so they're going to buy up to the weapon. So in that case, you would just use all your sigils, go as far as you can, make some progress in the Deep Hive, because if you don't have the weapon, that probably means you're not very far in the Deep Hive, so you might as well, if you're going to buy up to tier 4, you might as well use all your sigils and get as far as you can in the Deep Hive. Then there's people going for Pure Faction, and those people would have to buy all the way to 7, and then buy 7 multiple times, 3 to 7 times, buying tier 7 to get it all the way done to 500. 2500, pure, deathless, all that good stuff. This is one of the easiest ones to do because of Queen Beatrix, the Deep Hive. One of the easiest factions to get to 500, to get fully completed, to get the 2500 renown. So, people might be doing that today. They might be. To show you the teams, I'm going to go to the underworld because I can get out and in quicker instead of having to use every single sigil. I don't want to waste sigils on my event. So to show you teams, I'm going to go do it down here. And we'll start with Pure Faction, which I hope I have going. Nope. But hey, here's a Deathless for you. This should work for Deathless. I can run a fight with it. So here's Deathless. This is what I was using for Deathless anyway. So this is on level 500. Watch as I do not lose a troop. You blow up your Leprechaun. You got High King Iron Gut. You got to do your Horde level. You got to do your quality. Make sure you do all that stuff before you start the event. That was a strategy I was doing on my new account. You know, you do City of Thieves first, and you farm City of Thieves every day, 3 times a day on level 20 as a beginner. But as these events pop up, that will tell you which ones to do next. So it's not going to be the same for everybody. Somebody might be just now ready to start doing some other factions. So what they would do is go to the Deep Hive, up their Horde level, up their quality, and that would be the first one that they do that to, except for City of Thieves. Like, their next one after City of Thieves might be the Deep Hive, because it just happens to be the Tuesday faction event. That's how I was doing it. That's how I was choosing the next faction to level its Horde level its quality, was based on what event it was that week that I was ready to do that. So hopefully your Horde level's up high. That way your High King Iron Guts stats will be high enough to devour. Like mine is 122. That's 122% chance to devour. As long as they can be devoured, like he can. So let's do him. Instant devour, 100% chance. Let's do this. It does some damage too. Here's High King Iron Gut, right back up. Still my turn. Let's devour again. Do this again. They get a little shot on me, but look, I have 993 HP. That doesn't hurt at all. It's like a tickle. Devour again. If you need a curse, you got it right here. They can't be devoured. You can just curse them with the wand. And just get them up one more time. They tickle me. I devour them. That's how you do Deathless. Simple. Mark with the 2. Thank you so much. Looking forward to new house apple juice stream. Thumbs up to that. Heart to that. So we're let's see. We need 18 more to double your money. Let me put that in the pinned comment. Did I call you Horde? I didn't mean to if I did. Okay. 25. We are at 18 out of 20, or we're at 7 out of 20. 7 out of 25, sorry. We'll keep track of that every day till we hit it. So that was Deathless. Let me put that onto the chapter instead of Pure, I guess. Save that. Funky Town sinks like a rock. Allie says, spent today grinding to get back into Alliance chat. I've even fallen asleep floating. Oh, wow. Mike Sheard is here. Mark, your trophy count is crazy. He has over 11,000 last week. I love my PvP grinding, that's for sure. It's a good thing to be grinding, I feel. Roxy's here. Allie says, I might have cursed when I saw that mark. I was checking mine before the turnover. Efley's here. Your Horde level, yeah. You're a Horde level. Alright, so that's Deathless. Let me run away. And I might be able to show you the team code for it. That's what I used for Deathless anyway. So here's the team code. Some sort of High King Iron Gut usually works if you're able to use him for Deathless. Because you can up your Horde level, give yourself a 100% chance to devour, and then all you got to do is get that first devour, and then it's kind of like the dominoes fall from there. It's pretty easy. And then you got the wand if you want to curse them if they can't be devoured. So, you know, Angry Mob, just a mana generator on this Deathless team, because you don't really want him summoning, but it's a weird coloration, I think. It's green and brown. Could do CT maybe, but with the all mana generation behind a High King Iron Gut, and it worked fine for me. Alright, let's check out Pure Faction. Let's go to the Deep Hive. It's probably going to be a lot of Queen Beatrixes. I'm sure a lot of y'all don't need it. Efley says, I appreciate your chapters. Life is crazy right now, and I always have time to join your live streams. Don't always. Yeah. Life is crazy. Seems like it's always crazy, no matter what. For everybody. For me, for you, for Sana, for everybody. Alright, what do we got here? So definitely going to use Queen Beatrix, and you're probably going to use at least 2 of them, so we can shoot those over there. First thing smoking. Beetle Blade. Deal damage to an enemy. If there are 13 or more brown gems, deal triple damage. No thanks. Deep-horn Beetle. Deal true damage to the first enemy. There are independent 25% chances, boosted by brown gems, to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. 25% skull reduction may be for a tank. Moth Mage. Deal damage to all enemies. There are independent 25% chances, boosted by brown gems, to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. And then the Scarab Knight. Gain barrier and armor. There are independent 25% chances, boosted by brown gems, to gain an extra turn and half my mana back. So I'm going to throw him over there. Throw him over there. Might just do 3 Queen Beatrixes with that. This thing looks kind of cool. Could do another one. I don't want to block Queen Beatrix too bad, though. That would block her all the way, so we can't do that. So you could do 2 Scarab Knights, or 1 with 3 Queen Beatrix, probably. This will probably work just fine. Alright, banner would be some sort of green and blue. Green, blue, minus red is fine. Fox banner. Class doesn't matter because we're not using our hero. And this might be what I would do. Now, I probably have a video out there on the Deep Hive if you want to go look it up and see what I did. But for now, this is my thoughts at the moment. Let's give it a shot. Pure Faction, using only the Deep Hive troops. You will have to do that eventually in every faction. Got an extra turn there. Got some blue and brown here. Alright, our dude's getting up. Gain barrier and 75 armor. I think I'm going to cast Queen Beatrix first. I mean, there is 13 brown on the board, though, so maybe. Just give him his barrier. Got an extra turn. Sweet. But now he needs mana again. And he just lost his barrier. Well, maybe he's just your tank and you get up your Queen Beatrixes. Let's try to get up Queen Beatrix again. We'll get all of them up with the enchant. Eventually. Green and blue, please. No? Alright, well, I'll just cast this. And now he's back open. Green and blue and brown. That's what kind of sucks about Pure Faction. You don't have that many colors to take. Sometimes it's a little bit slow, but it's supposed to be hard. And we got him again. If we don't have any green and blue, I'll cast him. We got skulls. There's some blue. We got 2 Queen Beatrixes. Might as well. Keep going if you got them. Smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. She's the beast. She's the beast. Bang, bang. They all fall down. Allie says, I have discovered Spell Paw works really well with Tesla. Child of Summer, yeah. Mark says, I have to be honest, I spend too much time in PvP that I neglect my factions. I don't have a single faction to 500. Well, you're going to want to do that one day, because that's where you can get some stats. Like PvP probably... Well, PvP can get you stats in a roundabout way if you're buying books. but you're going to have to do both eventually, right? So you could over-concentrate on PvP and get a ton of books and get a bunch of kingdoms leveled up. It's going to take longer, though. I think you could do your path of least resistance would be to do your factions. Like, just go get all your horde levels up, you know, all your qualities up if you don't have those up, and then, like, if there's a weekend faction event, maybe that's when you do something to 500. But with pure faction, you just go straight across. You don't have to do every room. We're not in an event right now. We're doing pure faction. So we're just getting through it. We don't care about hitting every room. We don't care about anything except for winning and getting through it. Some green. If we got blue or green, I'm going to take it. There we go. Queen Beatrix up. Let's cast it if we got it. Extra turn. Green. Green or brown. Green or blue, taking it. Cast it if you got it. Extra turn. Yeah, let's do this. The other two are getting up. I don't even know if I have Nishas on right now. I think I have Orpheus from PvP. So this would go faster if I had Nishas on. Keep hitting my first dude, but he should be okay. There we go. Another one down, pure faction. Let me go check on those medals, because we don't want to be farting around here for too long. 2 more fights. That'll be a pure 500 done on stream. Could even do an Anu just to help your team get up quicker. I guess. Yeah. Alright, back to level 500. We already did Deathless on 500, pretty much. I didn't show every single fight, but you saw the concept. And I'd already beaten 2 fights without dying. Okay. Might just let them have the skulls. And I'll take this. Oops, what did I do wrong there? Something. Right, Queen Beatrix in the house. They hit them a couple times now. I might not be able to keep taking those. I think I'm going to take them for now. As long as you have a couple Queen Beatrixes, you should be alright. Alright, I'm going to take some skulls. I'm tired of getting hit. Alright, here we go. We got all 3. Still going. You don't have to do this Deathless either. Like, if your first guy dies, you might still be okay. Here we go, another one. Pure Faction, one of the easiest ones. Queen Beatrix can wreck it all by herself. Alright, last fight. Ignore the Daemon. Sana with the 5, with the gifted, thank you so much. Alright, so we are getting closer to doubling your money. We are at now halfway there. 12 out of 25, let's go. We're gonna do that until it happens. Don't have to happen today, but we're halfway there today, so it would be a good day to do it. Allie, you're pissed. John got the gifted, nice. Allie says, I also checked multiple times, and with the calculator, it doesn't matter what order you go through delves, the chests are always the same multiple. Yeah, that's not the point of it, though. The point is each room along the way, not the chest at the end. Like the loot you get from each room along the way, not the chest at the end. But I don't like to argue about that, because it's really hard to check. Because everything's going to be different. You can't even compare apples to apples. It's like apples to oranges if you try to test it. So, I've tried before. It's hard to test. People don't understand what I'm saying, usually, and they don't test... They test the chest... Yeah. It's a concept you really got to... Eventually it sticks, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. But at first, you're going to think that I'm not... It doesn't matter. And I'm not saying it does matter. I'm just saying, like, it's always worked for me. I got tons of resources. You can do what I'm doing or not. It's whatever you want to do. It is definitely faster to just go through the rooms willy-nilly without looking at them. But what's the point of them putting a treasure multiplier if it doesn't matter? That's my stance. As I beat level 500 Pure Faction. Yeah, it's not the chest at the end that we're looking at. It's like the room, the souls right here. Like this stuff is what you pay attention to. So, you know, the gold here, the souls here, the Delve Room gold, the Delve Room glory, the Delve Room souls. So even if it does matter, it doesn't matter a lot. So that's why I don't mind if people just ignore it and do whatever they want, because it's only a little bit. It's like a min-max. So it's not this I'm talking about. It's like this, you know, all this stuff, all the other stuff you get from each room. The quicker you, like, multiply and get it higher, the better it is. Like, that treasure multiplier has nothing to do with your chest, I don't think. But it's whatever. I don't even care if I'm wrong. It just can't hurt. Can't hurt to take the highest. So I'm not giving bad advice to where somebody would lose something. If anything, you would gain something if you followed the advice. So that was my Pure Faction. And I just did 500 like a dummy to show this. But I went Scarab Knight and Triple Queen Beatrix with the Fox banner. And we just did it live on 500 without even losing a troop. We just did Deathless Pure Faction live on stream. Which isn't easy to do, like a Deathless Pure Faction on 500. But that's how easy the Deep Hive is, so we got it done. Alright, now I gotta do some teams, but I don't really want to do it on 500 here, so I'll have to run away. And I'll put a new chapter in. Retreat! They're too powerful for me. I can't beat level 500 Pure Faction 2 times in a row. Alright, so we got green and brown. What are we gonna do? We already know we got Queen Beatrix, right? So that might be the mid-level team. Green and brown, green and brown. What's the best stuff? What's the best? None of those. Eh, Proxy if you love her. Weaver if you love it. Maybe. Got CT here. You could do my Deathless team. You could do just Queen Beatrix. Got Eye of Argus if you like that. Phoenix is okay. Guard's Avatar is an option. I show it every single time, though, so I don't think I want to show it again. The Guard's Avatar team is definitely an option. You could do Wand. You could do Guard's Avatar, Wand, Sir Quentin Hadley, Leprechaun. Just don't want to show that every time. I feel like everybody shows that every time. You could do a Psycho Mega Missy. It's just a little bit slower. Psycho Mega Missy. You could do... Oh my gosh, bro. You guys hear this every single day? Like this phone going off every single day? It's always at this time, too. Couldn't have been a little earlier or a little bit later. So you can do the Stellarix Triple Cafru if you want. Well, I don't know. What do you guys want to see? You want to see Guard's Avatar? Do you want to see Stellarix Triple Cafru? Or do you want to see Psycho Mega Missy? Or we could just do like a High King Iron Gut CT. They're all pretty similar in like power. Like the Stellarix would be good for early and the High King Iron Gut would be good for late. I think I might do... The Immortals? Maybe. I just don't have any that are high level, and I don't have the best one, I don't think. I think Immortals are kind of like Sentinels and Horde Mimic Mythics. People want them, but they're not better than anything, really, except for Ossifer. I'm gonna go with this, I think. This will get you Deathless, too. I'm not a big fan of Immortals. They seem like a fool's game. Something to chase. That they're not that great unless you use them in PvP in their place. Not that you're a fool. I'm just saying, like, the devs. Another thing the devs are putting in the game for us to chase. You know. What am I doing here? Let's go to Leprechaun. This could be Deathless also. Not gonna be the fastest early, but it's not slow. The wand, I guess. Put Leprechaun at the bottom. Put the wand in second slot. Banner class, class. Probably, let's go Titan. And then banner, we got 3 browns. And we got 3 greens. And red is fine to minus, but I'd like it the other way around. There we go. Hive banner in the deep hive. Alright, so here's high level team. But like I said, you could do Guard's Avatar, the traditional quick faction event, Delve, Troop, Guard's Avatar with Sir Quentin Hadley with Leprechaun with Wand. Or you could do Stellarix with Triple Cafru. I just feel like people have seen those teams like 1 billion times. And this one, you've probably seen only 1 million times. Let's run this one. Your Horde level will be important for this team to get your High King Iron Gut. This is an instant kill team, so our theme with this one is instant kill. Boom. And they're dead, pretty much. Get out of here. And that'll work for anything, no matter how many stats they have. It works for anything. It's like it's almost better if they have higher stats. Today, what am I going to do today? I might just do Guard's Avatar with the class, like, I'm leveling a class still, so I might just do, like, Guard's Avatar with Nightweaver. Because Stellarix you can't level a class with. You could make a Stellarix team to level a class, but there's not a lot of green up there. There's High King Iron Gut, you always do him first. He does an extra turn. You can do this if you want, or you can wait. Still not a lot of green. There he is again. They're almost dead. Probably could have took Skulls there. I'm an idiot. That's the other way to kill is Skulls. Because you're going to devour and get a bunch of attack, so. Oh, I should have done a chapter, you stupid idiot. I'll say 33. We'll get you close, we'll get you close. Not perfect with the chapters, but I try. Bog Strider, 2 times Queen Bee. Yeah, that might be my next. Do some sort of Queen Beatrix, maybe. For mid-level. Sometimes mid-level's better than high-level. Especially if you don't have Stellarix. And they're dead. Guess I'll finish it off. It's going quickly anyway. Yeah, definitely buy books with gold marks until your nose bleeds. I don't think there's anybody out there that shouldn't be doing that. We got the depends emoji, but that's not for everything in the game. 4 times speed, joining a guild, buying books with gold marks. Dragonite is not a good deal, and you're going to always need books. Before you get Diamantina and Stellarex, you need books, and after you get Diamantina and Stellarex, you need books. Right now, with Dragonite, I'm doing nothing with Dragonite. I get Dragonite, and I'm just like, yay. I got a perfect dungeon, I'm like, woo, yippity-doo-dah. And everybody will get to that point, but if I get a whole book, I'm always excited. I'm not yippity-doo-dah. I'm not just stacking up books. You're never going to just be stacking books. Dragonite, one day you will be stacking Dragonites. If you're looking ahead, if you're playing the long game, I mean, there are people out there just achievement hunting, and they think they're going to beat the game in a month, so they're just buying Dragonite everywhere they see it to try to get Stellarex, but it's hard to play the game like that, because this game isn't set up like that. There's diminishing returns every single day, so you're going to be beating your head against a wall trying to play the game that way. I'm doing this just to show teams without wasting my sigils. And here's your high-level team for the Deep Hive. And it also works as your Deathless. So I showed 2 Deathless teams. They're pretty similar, but some sort of high King Iron Gut. And he's in the Soul Forge on certain platforms. Not mine, but I think it was like Xbox or Switch. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Immortals, except for Ossifer so far. Books and deeds. If you have Stellarex, buy books, says Roxy. I think you buy books no matter what, in my opinion, but... Mark says, I do have Stella Roxy, and I have Kukulkan just saving books because I am a hoarder. Roxy's buying Dragonite. I know, it's hard to talk people out of it, so... It's a video game, do what you want to do. Allie says, stop trying for Stellarex, have opened over 50 eggs. Well, now they got the thing where the dragons will be there eventually. So if you save your Dragonite up, whatever dragon you're missing will be there eventually. So it's not like you're never going to get it now. You don't have to open another egg and you can get Stellarex. So just save your Dragonite and wait for the dragons to come in that you need. The cosmic ones, at least. Mark says, geez, Allie, it took Mrs. Nugent 25 eggs to get all them gem dragons. Allie's pissed. Mark says, I don't think I've ever used an Immortal not that strong until you get them leveled up. Glaceon, you like Glaceon? Allie says, weren't they doing something so you could get the specific... Yeah, it's in the Soul Forge right now. So just save Dragonite. Don't open eggs. And you'll get it. It's a 12-week rotation right now. So it's not as bad as, like, if you're looking for Ironhawk, it could be up to, like, 25 weeks or more. But with the dragons, it's like half that. It's not as bad. Alright, let's make a mid-level team, which shouldn't be too bad, because we got green and brown. And you know you got Queen Beatrix. So we'll skip down to the legendaries. No mythics on this team. Probably no wand. Got Chernabog there. Chernabog. Holy Saint Astra, but no Tesla. King Averlorn. Got Gob Truffle. You can do the Truffle Shuffle. You can, yes. Can do the Truffle Shuffle. That would get you all the way through. That would get you Deathless as well. It's not as fast as Queen Beatrix, but it's safer. There's Queen Beatrix. And... Foxfire King, you could do that with King Iberon. Lots of good options for this one. You got Venoxia, you could do Venoxia and Queen Beatrix. It's always cool to mix those. I think I showed that way too much, though, the Venoxia, Queen Beatrix. So let's do the old Truffle Shuffle, I think. Do that, do that. Go get your troll. Forest Troll. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's still viable. Weapon is Doomed Glaive, but you can do... Pretty much, you could do this. You could do a wand. My favorite's the Doomed Glaive, though. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. Doomed Glaive. There it is. This is the old, faithful, traditional team that still hasn't fallen off. It's still really good. They even tried to nerf it, and it's still good. What's cool about this one is it's not slow, you're not going to die, and you can do Deathless. There's definitely things that are faster, but we're doing mid-level. And Gobtruffle's easy to get, too, Underworld. So the hardest thing to get is the Forest Troll and the Doomed Glaive, but you can do any other weapon. You can do Bog Strider like Sauna said, if you don't have, or you could do Leprechaun or something instead of Forest Troll, so you can make it happen. This is just like the infinite loop. And our banner is some sort of this. Price Slime. Alright, so mid-level. I've shown Queen Beatrix of Anoxia a bunch of times, so you could also do that. 41, 45. Save. Crow's here. He's still at infinite. He's fine after the nerf. The nerf didn't do anything to him. Perfectly fine still. He's awesome still. He's probably the only infinite loop in the game. Everything else is kind of like a pseudo-infinite. We don't need brown, but that's all we got. Alright, watch as the enemy never gets a turn. Well, they're dead, so of course they're not getting a turn, but... that could be on 500 and they still wouldn't get a turn. Might get like one while you're setting it up, but once it gets going, it never stops. Blue and brown, please. Gotta get her going. There's one. Let's get rid of this yellow. You gotta do this. Like, to make it infinite, you have to get rid of stuff like this. Because we got a green storm. We want more green on the board. So we're gonna take out this yellow out of here. And hope that green falls, which it didn't, but... he decides to not be infinite, just to rub it in my face, but once you get it going, it is for sure. Sonus has just heard, don't stack gold, silver, or bronze icons. They are gone the next season of PvP. Yeah, I don't think I would ever do that anyway. I would just use them immediately, because it's such a... they take away, like, so much. Such a, like, you lose a lot of it. You lose a lot. You get like 10%, right? Or 20%, then they up it, maybe? That's crazy. I didn't know that, so that's information. I haven't really been looking at the calendar or gemsofwar.com because I was moving. Supposedly there was like a glitch in the season pass where the new Immortal wasn't showing up. So people were saying not to buy it yet. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Should have an extra turn somewhere. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No? Alright, whatever. Gotta get her going. Alright, here we go. We're going. They're dead. Alright. Beat that. So that's your mid-level team. There's plenty of other stuff you could do, just like the high-level team. I try to mention as many other teams as I can. I think I do like Essence of Evil or something with the Queen Beatrix Phenoxia. Alright, low level. We got green and brown. This is always the hardest one. What do you do for low level? Because there's so many choices. And not like a lot of good stuff. But you're probably going to do Leprechaun. Maybe Bork. So Bork's good. Got Bork if we need it. You could do Gargoyles. We haven't showed Gargoyles in a while. You could do Defiance, Gargoyles, Persistence. You could do Black Manacles with Wall of Tentacles. Any of those pique anybody's interest? You got Gargoyles. You got the Wall of Tentacles. You got Defiance. You got Persistence. Anybody want to see any of those? Gargoyles is your old faithful. It's kind of like Guard's Avatar or Truffle Shuffle. Hexrat isn't horrible, right? It can hit everybody. Lasher? Bombot? Only problem with Bombot is it blows itself up, then you won't have it the next fight, you know? Lasher, I think you're better off with, like, Gargoyle. Got Marilith here. Got old Marilith. You got Rowan. Oh my gosh. Pretty much have to do Rowan, huh? We're showing some old teams today, I'm sorry. Alright, I saw Rowan. I forgot about her for some reason. And low-level players, this is what they're gonna do. It's not like, you know, they might not have Gargoyle, they might not have Wall of Tentacles, they might not have Defiance or Persistence fully traded or something, but they do have this team 100%, so let's just remind them that it's available. Let's remind them that they can do this here. So, if you're a beginner, this is a good one to up the Horde level of, up the quality to 10, and then just copy-paste over your City of Thieves team. It's pretty simple. Class, you can do whatever you want, whatever you're leveling. So for me, that would be like Night Weaver. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to copy the exact team I'm doing. Do whatever one you feel like leveling at the time. If you're a beginner, you're probably still leveling like Titan or Elementalist. Probably Elementalist. If you don't have Elementalist at 100, do that one. If you don't have Titan at 100, do that one. And then from there, I would say like Archer, Thief, Archmagus, stuff like that. I'll do Night Weaver because I need to level it. Just like a beginner would do a class they need to level. And then you do like purple-green. Spider Bana. Should be pretty easy. Up your Horde level, you'll have more armor. Put on your guard medals, you'll have more armor. It's the old faithful, but it's so easy. You just copy-paste it over from your City of Thieves. And they're dead. I'll probably blaze through this pretty quick, and then we'll do PvP. Let me put the chapter in, dang it. We'll say 48. Leprechaun. Bang. If you're using the Mirage Queen over in City of Thieves, you might have to replace it with the Leprechaun before you, like, copy-paste it over, but... Or if you, like, yeah, you might have to, like, make this... This is your very first, like, team that you would be using in City of Thieves. Eventually you upgrade to, like, the Mirage Queen, but... Until then, this would work as, like, a one-to-one copy-paste. All you gotta do is take off that Mirage Queen, put on Clockwork Sphinx or a Leprechaun. Probably Clockwork Sphinx. You take off the Clockwork Sphinx and put on the Mirage Queen to upgrade your Rowan team eventually in City of Thieves. I got a whole video about the Rowan team progression. You know, Golden Cog or Shield of Urskaya or Black Manacles, and you got Leprechaun, and then you got like Clockwork Sphinx or the Mirage Queen. Like there's a whole conversation about how it starts and how it ends and what you use what where, and there's a whole video on it if you haven't seen it. It's mostly for beginners because in-game players, I still use Rowan on adventure board, just I don't want to like, I'm not the type of person something new comes in, I'm just going to say, oh, I'm never going to use Rowan again. I like to still give her some work here or there. She does just fine on adventure board, so I use her on adventure board every day. Not going to throw her out. She got me to this point, man. Rowan. Can't forget the girl you came to the dance with. People on YouTube love to forget the girl they came to the dance with. They get to the dance, they start doing the Carlton, and then some other girl walks up and they start dancing with the other girl. And they start doing the two-step, they do the MC Hammer, another girl walks up, they push that girl out of the way, they start going with the other girl. Then all of a sudden, the girl they came to the dance with is just over in the corner crying. When she was holding you down for years, said yes to go to the dance with you, you know. And here you are doing the Carlton and the MC Hammer dance with other girls. What are you doing? You're a jerk. You're a pervert. I like to say pervert right now for some reason. Rant time. The girl you came to the dance with, rant. Chad was kidding. I figured, man. Roxy said I used Mountain Crusher with 3 times Gargoyle back in the day. Sounds good. Only thing I would change is maybe a Leprechaun with this coloration. Like, that definitely could be something, if it's like a red-brown. That could be perfect. Maybe I would do Chernobog, though, instead. Like, I like to do a mana-generating sandwich, usually, if I can. Maybe we don't have Chernobog or something, but... So, like, Mountain Crusher, Gargoyle, Gargoyle, Leprechaun. Because the 2 Gargoyles usually take care of the... You know, you hit 2, you hit 3, bang, they're all dead. But 3 is just fine, too. It's just like doing 3 Queen Beatrixes or something. Like, that's fine. You could do a mana, you could do a wand with 3 Beatrixes and probably beat everything in the game. Sauna says, put an Empress in the team with Lasher. Yeah, that would be funny. It's kind of like you're doing a legendary with a super low rarity troop, though. I don't know who would be doing that, but that is funny. That'd be like, hey, let's let Lasher do some work. Bring out the Lasher. Dr. Mops is playing a Puzzle Quest 3 right now while she lurks. Mark says, I see people in PvP using Empress with an Immortal on the bottom slot. Those are hard to beat because you can't use CT on Immortals. Yeah, Empress is good. Anything you put in last slot, if you use an Empress, you can, like, boost it up. It's like when a new Mythic comes in and somebody puts Empress on the team. You're like, yeah, but you can do that with everything. So is this thing actually good? You're just doing the Empress thing. You can put Black Manacles in last slot and cast Empress on it, and it's fine. You can put anything in last slot that hits all enemies, cast Empress on it, and it's fine. One thing you do got to remember, though, is you want like a green storm, bunch of green on the board, so your Empress has a chance to get an extra turn. You don't want to put something in last slot with like a weird storm. Allie says, I'm going through all my Underworld delves. I skipped them during Vault. I opened them to start the battles, but didn't play. Mark says, your Rowan team is what got me through the first 100 levels. That was your first video I watched of yours. Mark says, my PS5 crashes after every Citadel battle. So annoying. Oh, no, dude. I hope mine doesn't. That would take the whole stream down. And that's what we're about to do. That's what we're about to do. So that's the first thing I do every day in PvP. So I guess if it crashes, we're not going to make it to 25. And I'll be done for the day. Alright, here we go. Let's do PvP. That's what I promised. So we did the Deep Hive. I showed Deathless. I showed pretty much 2 Deathless teams. And then I showed Pure Faction, and I did it on 500 on live stream, Deathless. So Pure Faction, everybody should be able to handle that. Unless you're just like low on gems or gold or treasure or something. Like, not every single person, but it was pretty easy. You know, it's the tank in first slot with 3 Queen Beatrixes. I did it on level 500, the hardest level. And I didn't lose a single troop, and I did all the battles all the way through Pure Faction, shown on screen on live stream. Then I showed a high, a mid, and a low team for the Deep Hive for the event. Remember, you're going to be doing it in the event. Like, I showed it in the Underworld so I could just show teams without wasting my sigils, but of course you're going to do it here. And of course you're going to do every single room. And that's how you're going to get to level 90, get all rewards without spending a single gem. And if you do have to spend any gems, it's only 30 to get it done. Alright, back to PvP. Let's open these burning chests first. How about that? I got 12 of them. Do you guys want to see me open 12 burning chests? I'll put that as a chapter. That might be something that interests people. I probably should have put it in the title. "12 burning chests. Why do I have 12? I don't know. Probably just forgot to open them or something. Yeah, I time-stamped it. We're going to open up all 12 of these. So I still need Ossifer, believe it or not. I have every single other Immortal, except for Ossifer. This one's level 3, level 2, level 1, level 8, level 2. Do I have Scoprio? Maybe I don't have Scoprio. Rakia, of course, I don't have. And then Ossifer. So I don't have Scoprio either. I lied. So I need Scoprio and I need Ossifer. And I can't get Rakia, I don't think. Let's see what happens. I could get none of them because we might get gold marks, silver marks, or icons. Let's do one at a time. We only have 12, so. Hey, I got Scoprio. Nice. So now I do have every single Immortal except for Ossifer, like I said. Got silver marks. I hate those because I feel like there's nothing to spend them on right now. I could go buy more copies of pets, I guess. Did they put new pets in, at least, for the new season? Immortal Terra Souls. I'll take it. Immortal Scoprio Souls. I'll take it. Immortal Titanus Souls. Nice. I'm getting lucky. Gold marks. I'll take it. It's books. More gold marks. Got 5 more. Immortal Capricorn Souls. Silver Icon. Poo-poo. Empyrean Souls. I don't think I got 50 yet at all. 50 Immortal Souls. There's Rakia, look! I don't think you're supposed to get that right now. You're supposed to buy the pass, right? Or am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Could you get Glacia? I think... Didn't you have to get Glacia through the season pass last season? I know I got her, but was it through the burning chests? Maybe I'm tripping. I got the new one. I got Rakia. Let me know if I was supposed to get her. I forget. Then silver marks to fart it out. Ooh, Tyrion's at the hospital expecting the birth of his first grandbaby in the next few hours or so. Congratulations and good luck. Alright, let's go check these out now. Can I level any of them up? Got Empyrean. Alright, we got his holy armor. Got Glacia. Level 11. Remember, I don't spend any money, so... Ooh, we got a lot of stuff here, right? We got the pet upgrade, weapon upgrade. That's cool. She's on level 11 now. Got Terra. Are we supposed to get Rakia in the burning chest? Anybody know? I forget. You'll just be Uncle Tyrion? You're too young to be a grandpa. Alright, I think that's everything we could have done there. So I got a level 3 Aquaria, level 2 Capricorn, level 2 Empyrean, level 11 Glacia, level 2 Labara, level 1 Scapria, level 2 Sagittarian, level 1 Rakia, no Ossifer still, level 1 Lucifer, level 2 Terra, level 5 Titanus, and level 2 Virago. Only missing this guy. Of course he's the best. It just gets harder and harder too to get, as they add more of them, it's just going to get harder to get like one in specific. I should probably go pretty hard this season. Alright, so what do I do in PvP? Let's look at the shop too. Here, I can't spend anything because I need VP, but we can do this. We can do that immediately, right? There's supposed to be a new troop here, huh? Like the new Kukulkan? I heard it's not very good, though. I can't buy books until I get 20,000 VP, but that's what I would be doing. Pets, I could buy. I already have this guy, I already have that guy. I'm about to just start buying them. I got 3,000... I guess that's not a lot of silver marks. I don't really pay attention to silver marks. I bet you this will entice some people. No, it's a waste. Alright, I gotta get that 20,000 VP so I can get some books. Alright, so what do we got here? I'm gonna put in another chapter for just PvP. Got the 103. Alright, that's the last chapter of the day. Ooh, Chad with the 2. Thank you so much, man. I see that. So we're 14 out of 25. We just need 11 more. 11 more. To double your money. Let me put that up there. 14 out of 25. Toward double your money. Just need 11 more dollars. Keeping track. Keep me honest. Sana did one on the Ghost Train if you're going to go back and look through this stream for how much so far. So, that's where one is missing. Alright, so Citadel Wars. We got green. We got purple. We got brown. I think I usually do purple. I can just go get my PvP, like my Guild Wars team. Which I always forget where it is. This one. Copy that. Bring it over. I'm pretty confident in it. Citadel War. Hopefully we don't crash. I'll pray that we don't crash. Should we roast these teams or just do it? Alright, first thing I see, they don't have a good banner. Too young to be a grandpa. The new mythic, it's only gold marks. Yeah, it's like Kukulkan. Yeah, I only got 2 silver mark drops, Jets. Not bad. I'll take it. I got a lot of immortal souls. Okay, so everything should be in there. I'm just tripping. PvP shop troops delayed till the next update. Wonder when the next update is. Mark says I got both of them yesterday and didn't buy the pass. Guess the pass is just to get it leveled quicker then. Alright, let's, so this person, banner's not good. I don't know why they're doing that. They went blue-brown. Maybe they just forgot to pick a banner or something. Elementalist is good. Trick and Treat is a sweaty wrestler, so I'm probably not going to fight them because I just hate that weapon so much. It's not good on offense. It's only good on defense, and it's for, like, annoying people mostly. But the rest of the team isn't great, so if I could somehow get around this, I'd be fine. So they're not doing really anything here. They just got Death on the team. It's horrible. Infernus, this doesn't make sense. I don't even think it's a real team. So this would be like, I don't know, they got a good class. That's it. And you give them credit for like maybe one of the mythics, like the Wild Queen. And then the weapon is a Sweaty Wrestler weapon, so get like a D- or something. Alright, we got Daughter of Ice, Zul'Goth, Prismatic Orb, and Nari. So they're going with the double empowered into Zul'Goth. Which I don't know why. I guess they're protecting their Zul'Goth by putting one of them up ahead of it. They pretty much got the wand there. They're going all in on Zul'Goth. Which is not a bad idea. They got the double blue, purple, minus yellow banner. Going all in on Zul'Goth, I think, is all they're doing there. That's their theme. So they got a theme to their team. I don't hate it. I'd give it like an A-. I don't really want to fight that one either. We got Stellarix, Wand, Kurandara, Leprechaun. Elementalist, double purple, green, minus yellow, I think. Yeah. Okay. Enraged Kurandara kind of sticks out, but it'd probably be okay. So another like A-. I think I'm going to have to fight this first team. Since it's kind of sweaty, I'm going to go ahead and use my Swift Talisman. So I'm not trying to lose. Should be okay, but even if it's even if you're kind of iffy on the fight, just use a Swift Talisman. It gives your entire team a 75% start. Classics here. Ooh, Sana did one for Anita. Alright, we're getting so close. If we don't hit it today, it's like... Uh-oh. Like, we're almost there. You're so close. Mia update. $19 out of 25. $6 left. 3 people could do $2. And they would be doing 4 pretty much. So I'm going to gift out 5 memberships if we hit $25. So it pretty much doubles your money. Alright, got a blue extra turn there. Might as well do it again, I guess. Got Zul'Goth. We're going to take out their first slot. It's the only thing I'm really scared of. If they're not stealthy. Got them. So now the fight's over. They're dead. They had the right idea with the Elementalist and the weapon. But I don't know what they were doing otherwise. It kind of looked like a fake team. Crush their face in, Citadel Wars. Mark was crashing, so we got to be careful here and not click through too quick. Let it all go. Let it go. If I crash, my stream's over. I don't want to crash. Letting everything pop up. Just pop up there. Instant annihilation, whatever. You can pop it up, domination, whatever. YouTube keeps kicking you out of my stream. I had that the other day. Dude. Same thing was happening to me. And kicking me out of my own stream. Alright, let's critique these teams. Banners poop. Classes poop. Book is okay. Shabanovis Bear, Onyx Giant, Morthani's Darkness. So... they're mixing all kinds of damage types, which I don't love. Wish they would do something other than the Onyx Giant, probably. This is just not, that's not true scatter damage. They're doing skulls, and they're doing true damage. They're doing true damage, skulls, and physical. This does physical as well, and skulls, so they'd be better off taking Morthani off the team, actually, and putting something else. They already got the skulls and the skulls and the physical. Why not do something other than Morthani down here? So, still not the... I'd still probably use a Swift Talisman because of the book and the... You know, they could get me, like, if I'm unlucky. The banner, you got to do a double... Like, look, they got purple, blue, yellow, red. They have no green. So why not do a double purple, blue minus green or something? There's no point of doing a pure purple banner. Right? It's just +2, so what's if it was +3, maybe. It's just +2 though, so why are they doing that? They don't have any green. They could do this. There it is right there. I'm using it. Tentacle banner would be so much better. You still have the +2 purple. You gain a +1 blue also. And then you're minusing a color you're not even using. So I don't get why people don't understand banners. Warlord's horrible. And then their team, they need to drop Morthani and put something else. They're already doing physical and skulls. They might as well go all in. Probably another mana generator and just go with the Book and the Onyx Giant as your damage dealers. So like Leprechaun would be better than Morthani there. Critique this team. An all-purple banner again. Come on, bro. Elementalist is good, though. Chernobog's good. Wand is good. Osfer's good. Weaver's good. I like the team otherwise, but maybe they thought I'm using every single color so I can't minus any colors. But I think it's always better to get the +2, +1 than to minus one color. They got purple, brown, red, blue. They have every color on every... I get it. I mean, I understand why, but you could minus... any like yellow or red. You could minus maybe brown because Chernobog's gonna take all the purple anyway, and then the orbs, the wand's gonna take every single other color. So even though you're gonna make a big old brown storm, like I'd probably minus brown honestly. So I'd do double purple something like red, or yellow or green, and then I would minus brown. Mitch. With the Elementalist. Here we go. Elementalist, double brown, purple minus yellow. Looks good, looks good. Jingweed, huh? Got the Obsidian Librum, the Stellarix, the Grey King, and the Leprechaun. That's pretty good. That's an A. A something. Definitely don't want to fight you. Who should we spank? It's either this person or this person. Probably gonna be this person. We'll spank this person. Alright, Chad, have a good day, dude. Update should drop before Halloween. Uh-oh, now we're really close. 24 out of 25. Sana just did another one. Sana is carrying this. She wants to double her money. She's so smart. One person. Is there one person out there with $1? Does anybody in the chat have $1? I know sometimes it's not payday or whatever. I get it. Like Mondays I feel are horrible. Toward doubling. Doesn't want to type right now, sorry. But everybody knows we're $1 short of doubling. So the very next donation, no matter what it is, even if it's 99 cents, I'll count it. Okay, so they already got their book up and their Shabana Vespera, so I better be careful. I don't even know what I did. What's going on, bro? Oh, they already killed my hero. I killed theirs, though. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go, here we go. Should I kill a Shabana, or should I kill one of their damage dealers? I could cast King of the Ravens, drain their Shabana, then kill something else. I think I gotta go with... I just gotta get the kill. That was close. They tried me. We got him, though. And my chat crashed. Refresh, please. Did Roxy do it? My chat crashed, of course. Right at the right time, huh? We gotta let this run anyway. I heard that Citadel Wars is crashing via Mark. And I'm on PlayStation as well, so I'm scared. I gotta get this chat loaded so I can gift out the 5 memberships, so give me a second. It doesn't want to load. As soon as it loads, I'll do it. As soon as I see it, man, I'll be excited. I just can't see it yet. It's like that the Schrodinger's cat or whatever. It's there. It's I know it's there, but I can't see it. I don't know what's happening. Isn't that the Schrodinger's cat thing? Kind of. All right, Roxy with the 2. Thank you so much. We did it, y'all. We did it. It's their first super on a live stream. Roxy's first super. Hit that like button on that super. I did a heart. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to double it up. Ready? As long as it lets me. Membership gifting. Gift 5 now. You guys always do it on pretty much the first day. I think yesterday was the first day, but it's the second day. That's awesome. You guys rock. I appreciate it. It helps the whole Gems of War community, like I was talking about yesterday. You keep the streamers going, you're going to keep the game going. I promise you. In a roundabout way, if you keep the streamers going, you're going to keep the game going. You're going to keep the devs going. You're going to keep the content coming. You're going to keep the community bigger, make it bigger and bigger and better. The beginners want somebody to come to be able to ask questions. And if the streamers all give up and, you know, even if people are, you need people live streaming so people can come to their stream and ask questions. Because some people don't like doing it any other way. And they can see it live on the screen and stuff. So you guys are like helping the Gems of War community to get bigger and better and keep going. I promise you, in a roundabout way. Bubble Trouble. Yellowish Wolf Gaming, Jake Adkins, Spider Anon Awakening, and Dre Santi were gifted. How many members? It goes up and down because, you know, a lot of these gifted memberships fall off at the end of the month because it's, you know, the way it works is it's not going to, like, keep charging you, which I'm glad it doesn't do that. I wouldn't want a person to get gifted and then, like, get charged for the rest of their life. So if, like, somebody gets a gifted membership, they have to physically go in there and, like, re-up. Or they just keep getting gifted over and over and over, like Tyrion Shark. So they fall off every month, but I don't know. I'd have to look. I could look if you want. It's probably, if I had to guess, I'd say 100. We usually have between 100 and, like, 130. I think the most we've ever had is, like, 140 or something. I don't know that we've ever made 150. But we'll fall to like 90 sometimes, and then it'll go back up to like 120. Then we'll fall back to 90. Then it'll go up to 120. Like, that's pretty much what happens every month. Beginning of the month, we'll fall to like 90 something, and then by the end of the month, we're back up to like 120 something. Because throughout the month, they fall off too. It's not always just at the end of the month, but... let's see. Do I go to earn... memberships. Total members right now is 120. 120 members. That's down 18%, supposedly. Members gained in the last 30 days is 78, which is down by 20%. And cancellations, we have 100, and it's up 19%. So all the arrows are in the wrong direction. The revenue is down by 13% as well. I won't tell you the exact number, but it's down by 13%. So revenue down by 13%, total members down by 18%. It's 120 members right now. Members gained 78, down by 20%. And cancellations, we have 100 cancellations, up by 19%. As far as what tier, we have 3 Puppet Masters, which is the highest tier. We have 85 of the second tier, and we have 32 of the first tier. The gifted ones go into that second tier, so that's why it's so much higher. Like Puppet Master in the tier 1 and tier 3, you actually have to go in there and do it yourself. Tier 2, people get gifted tier 2. That's why there's like 85 of tier 2 and only like 32 of tier 1 and 3 of tier 3. What you asked and I told you. Wonder how overall revenue is doing. Not that I should probably tell anybody. I'd have to go to analytics. Revenue. That's about the same as usual. So that's cool. Well, I'm saying like we doggy paddle this thing. Last month, September, was not the worst month in the last 6 months. So that's cool. May was the worst. September was second worst. And then August, July, and June were all awesome. Like June, July, August was like we were burning up the summer. It was great. But May and September were like the poop sandwich bread. And then like June, July, August were the awesome inside. You take the bread off and just eat the inside, you know? October, so far, we got... Not that I should be telling you guys any of this, but if it keeps going the way it's going, it's probably going to be the worst month in the last 6 months. But we still got like the apple juice stream, so that kind of throws it out of whack. All Gems of War streamers lost subscribers. Well, that's good for me, because I gained, like... That's one that I can point to that I'm doing awesome. Subscribers 100. I gained 100, 63 more than usual. That's my only metric that's going up. My views are way down. My watch time is down. My subscribers are the only thing that's up. And it's like way up. I don't know why. And then revenue is about the same. Just by the way, I don't know. I don't know why I started talking about it. Somebody asked. I think Sauna. Elementalist with the crappy banner, okay. We got Juan, Shagaroth, Zathenos, and Arachnian Weaver. At least they're doing something here. They're doing all true damage. They got a couple summons on their team. If they would just fix their banner, that would be an okay team. Like, I bet you this Arachnian Weaver never gets up, but... Because Zathenos is blocking it, everything on the team is blocking the Arachnian Weaver. But the wand does that anyway to the entire team, but it's like double blocked, kinda. So I don't know. At least they have a theme to it. Their banner's not good and... whatever, it's like a B+ or something. You don't see those troops too often. Bad banner, bad class. Immortal, Sagittarian, Wand, Diamantina, and Zulgoth. So just a bunch of freaking boss mythics. I'm gonna make a team with Wand and a bunch of boss mythics. If Sagittarian is used in this place... Broken Lands, it says. I don't think this is Broken Lands, is it? I might fight them. Then we got Thrall, Obsidian Libram, Grey King, Grey King. Can't be mad at that one. Orb Weaver's okay. Double brown, purple minus yellow. Pretty good. Can't be mad at that one. Should probably do something other than the other Grey King, but... like, I don't hate it. I think I'm gonna fight this person, spank their hiney. Show them that immortals aren't the answer. Yeah, we got 8,000 subs. Alright, Roxy, thank you so much for capping that off. That was awesome. Who knows, maybe nobody would have done it if you didn't do it, so... thank you so much. Like, you helped out Sauna quite a bit, and you helped me out quite a bit. Because all of Sauna's gifteds got doubled. And then, of course, I definitely appreciate it. So, shout out to Roxy. Go feed them kids, man. Go make some 3-minute pizzas, some Chef Boyardee, some hot dogs, some grilled cheese. What we making for lunch for the kiddos? I just said a bunch of unhealthy crap. Cause I'm Mr. Mom. So I'm just trying to help them survive. Alright, their immortal already died. So I'll kill their Zolgoth next. And they're out of here. It's pasta and it's 4 p.m. here. Okay, so it's dinner time. What are we having for dinner? I was eating a bunch of crappy fast food. Like, as we were moving, our microwave exploded. And everything stopped working at the end there. It was crazy. Our dryer blew up. Our oven wasn't working right. Our microwave blew up. Like, everything was blowing up. Like, you could tell it was time to go. We've been there 8 years and everything started blowing up, exploding, and stopping working and stuff. So we were like hang drying clothes. We were like overusing the microwave, and then the microwave blew up. At the end there, like the last week or so that we lived at the old place, we were just eating fast food. And then like the first week we lived here, we were eating just fast food. Now we got a microwave, now we got a fridge. You know, we're getting there. But I had Cane's. You guys ever had Cane's? Cane's is pretty good. I had Cane's like 3 times. The only bad thing about Cane's is like it fills me up so much that I just want the day to be over. Like I'll get the sandwich there that the cane sauce is so good, and it like has the lettuce and the cane sauce and then like 3 strips, chicken strips. But it's like so big. Like you're eating 3 giant chicken strips with 2 big pieces of bread and then a bunch of fries. And I would eat it and I would just be done for the day, no matter what time it was. Like it'd be 2 p.m. and I'd be done for the day. Like, maybe I'd start moving around a little bit at like 8 p.m. Alright, this person has 0 class, no banner really. Infernal King, Fokker, Ossifer, and Black Manacles. So I'm not even gonna look, I'm just gonna fight this person. They're pretty terrible. Looks like it might be an AI generated team. I am Mr. Mom and I'm not great at it. I try my best. I got the hair to prove it. Alright, let's see. Who are we gonna kill? Can't kill Ossifer. Guess I would just take out their hero. Doesn't really matter. They're just gonna fold like a lawn chair, but it is... Yeah. They folded like a lawn chair. Alright, we're on the Guardian, so I'm gonna take these off. I have been using Swift Talismans. I probably didn't need to every single fight there, but I kind of got lazy and didn't take them off. But I will take them off for the Guardian, because Guardian never beats my main account, at least. Like, my new account, I think, lost to the Guardian. It's first time it fought it. So watch out, it's sneaky. It'll be sneaky if you're a beginner. That Guardian. But if you're an in-game player, you shouldn't have too much trouble with the Guardian team. Guardian fight. Like, my Zolgoth can't take him out, but it can take out every other thing on their team. Kind of like when you use High King Iron Gut in a Tower of Doom. People are like, yeah, but it can't devour the Doom. It's like, yeah, but the Doom is only 1 enemy out of, like, 12. So you can devour 11 of them. It's fine. And then you just build up your High King Iron Gut to have a ton of attack and just hit it with skulls or something. Or you have something else on the team that can kill the boss. Or the Doom. Alright, so King of the Ravens can do the rest of the work. And skulls. I could do this and just put skulls up there. Nice. And they're dead. Guardian's dead. I am in the Ruby League, just full disclosure. I should have went harder at last PvP season, but I didn't. Like, the end of the season happened as I was moving, or else I might have... I'm gonna try to go harder this... There's too many vault events in a row, though. Like, when am I gonna go harder? Like, honestly. I was like, man, I need to go harder at PvP this week. And I'm like, I should probably open my vault keys first, though, because there's a vault event coming soon. Again. And then another one after that. It's like, when are you gonna go hard at PvP? One of these days I'll have enough of everything to where I don't need to go super hard in the vault event. Maybe. Maybe. There's always going to be, like, offers I need to buy with gems and stuff like that, so it's hard to have, like, so many gems that you can't run out. Especially with I still have factions to do, I still have offers to buy, guild events to do. Alright, who's the weakest? We got a crappy banner, we got this guy again. Okay, they're good except for their banner. Just switch teams. Cursed Blade, Shadow Blade, Sunbird, Glacia. Yeah, you're getting a spanking. That's not good. Looks like my PlayStation chat is off. It's talking about the old Immortal and when we open the burning chests. You guys see that? That was a while ago. I can't kill Glacia, so let's do the hero. I mean, they might not have invulnerable yet, but I didn't check. I just assume. Especially with Glacia. Most people have her leveled up. Alright, I went undefeated in Citadel Wars. I did pretty good today. Did a Pure Faction Deathless on 500. And then I just went undefeated in Citadel Wars. I'll call that a pretty good day. So after that, I do my monoliths, and I figure out where I'm going to VP farm. Usually I go to purple so I can level my Nightweaver as I do it. So I got to put my old team back in here. I'm not saying this is fastest or anything. It just works for me and it helps me level a class. If I'm gonna farm a bunch of VP, I'm doing a fast Stellarix team. Maybe not the fastest, but super close, and I get to level a class. That's what I do. So let's get Stella. If I'm gonna farm something for hours, it's nice to also get class experience if you still need it. I'm so close to having every single class at 100. Nightweaver's my last one, so that's like the signal that the devs need to put in a new class. When a free-to-play person has every single class at 100, and a free-to-play person like me, like they could judge their whole trajectory off of like my channel almost. Because I'm not like going super hard trying to get all classes to 100. It's just I'm about to have them all to 100, and I'm free to play. I think it's about time to put another class in. Like, once I got Diamond Tina, and then they put Stellarix in. There's been things like that that have happened, where I meet a goal, and I'm like, are they sneakily looking at my channel? Because I'm like a free-to-play example. And that would be a good time to do it, is when free-to-play people get something maxed out. If you're paying, like, you're obviously paying to speed things up, so they wouldn't judge it off of the people that are paying. I think they would judge it off the people that aren't paying, like when they should do things. Can't remember. I do Duskbringer. The Ruby weapon's not available in purple. And then I do Thrall in first slot, Leprechaun in last. This was a Blood Frenzy yesterday for me, and it was still working okay. Like, I had to retreat a couple times, but it was still working to where I didn't, like, change out of it. But I got Nightweaver on 42. Every single other class is 100. And that's just, like, me doing it slowly over time. I never really focused anything down. Maybe back in the day when that was viable I did, but these days it's not really a thing you do. Then I need my green, purple banner. Riven banner, I guess. Uh-oh, we might go offline, y'all. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. We've had a couple hiccups here at the new place. My very first Gems of War stream, it went down after 25 seconds. But then it's been good since then. I feel like my internet's better here too. It's just like the location of my streaming station is pretty far away, about as far away as you can get from the router and modem. I used to have it hardwired in, so I'm pretty lucky that it's even working. I'm like in a freaking cubby around a corner on the top floor, and the router and modem are in the basement. Wow, YouTube keeps kicking you off my stream too? I wonder why, like, it's affecting people that don't even live with me. It's weird. Maybe YouTube's just having an issue. Alright, so I'd figure out, like, where am I gonna VP farm, basically. And I think I also need some Valhawks. Let's start by just locking this in. There's a Valhawk, nice. And you just Leprechaun Stellarix. They're all dead. I got class experience. I got Monolith Sigils. And we're going to go out. And we're going to go to buffs. This is part of your season pass, like, goals. So you want to do this. I got 3 of them. I could wait till I have, you know, 5 or whatever, but I usually just do them if I have them. And it is this one. You can use the same exact team. We're getting more magic for every troop on our team. Giant green. Of course, they got a summon. But they're dead. Mark says, speaking of Dustbringer, I finally got the last item needed and crafted it yesterday. Nice. That's one of my favorites, too. I try to make my favorite weapons, like, underrated weapons that people wouldn't call their favorite. Like, most people are going to say the Ruby weapon or the Wand of Stars as their favorite weapon. If we put up, like, we put out, like, a survey or something and asked, what's your favorite weapon? I bet you the Wand of Stars and the Ruby weapon would be at the top. Maybe Rope Dart for some old school people. Life and Death might be on there, but for me, I'm always been like a person that picks something like Duskbringer or Doomed Glaive. Still really good, but people probably wouldn't pick it as their favorite. So I like to shove in a Duskbringer here and there. Doomed Glaive is my actual favorite, but Duskbringer is probably my second favorite. If I had to pick one weapon to, like, go into battle with and to not lose with, I'd probably pick, like, the Wand of Stars or the Ruby weapon, but if you're just asking what my favorite weapon is, it would be the Doomed Glaive or Duskbringer. Obsidian Libram, that's a good choice. Oh, wow, I might want to hardwire the... Okay. So is it affecting it? That sucks. It looks fine to me on everything that I have, but I guess that doesn't matter. Well, if that's an issue, I don't know. I would have to call, like, the cable. They would have to redo everything because there's no place to hardwire where I'm at. I wonder. I might have to ask them about that because I think they're gonna come out and do some cable up here. So while they're here, maybe I'll ask to see if that can do that. That's what I used to have to do anyway. So I didn't expect there not to be access up here. So I'm using Wi-Fi. Alright, that was all my buffs for purple. And purple's where I'm gonna farm. So I just go here, I pick the lowest fight. You could even do your VP boosters once you get a nice groove going. Still need a couple Valhawks though, so I wouldn't be in a groove quite yet. I think I just need one Valhawk, right? And then I can max out this monolith. We just got to find one more Valhawk. But yeah, there's a vault event not this weekend, but next weekend. So if you got like a ton of vault keys in the last weekend, you might want to start opening them because you only have like, what, 10 days or something? So divide your vault keys by 10 and start opening them. So your day should look like something like XP booster, adventure board, dungeon. Today it would be faction event, Tower of Doom, Underspire, Epic Trials if you don't have it done, and then it would be opening vault keys. You know, some PvP. You know, Citadel Wars you got to do. So that would come first. Citadel Wars, do that. Then jump over to vault keys, and then maybe back to like monoliths and VP farming. You could play for quite a while today and still be doing stuff that you need to be doing. This Tower of Doom, you're probably not done with that. Underspire, you're definitely not done with that. If you haven't done the Epic Trials yet, that's another thing that you have to put on your plate. If you're still doing Underworld business, that's another thing you have to put on your plate. And then you got all the vault keys you just got that you got to open. And then you got to do your Citadel Wars, and there's a new PvP season. So much stuff. The faction event, if I didn't say that. Like, start with the stuff that's not going to be there tomorrow, obviously. Is what I always do. I know I give this advice all the time, but your XP booster's not going to be there tomorrow. Your dungeon's not going to be there tomorrow. Your adventure board's not going to be there tomorrow. Right? The faction event won't be there tomorrow. So do all this, like your Citadel Wars fights won't be there tomorrow. So do everything that won't be there tomorrow first. And then you start doing other, like the Tower of Doom. Like, that's going to be there tomorrow, but it won't be there next week. So that's the next tier of things you should do. You can't really just get on and do whatever you want if you're trying to get everything done. You kind of have to do stuff in a certain order, because you never know what... Somebody can knock on your door and you could be done for the day at any time. It's nice to get the stuff done that... Like, if you happen to only get Adventure Board, Dungeon, XP Booster, Citadel Wars, and Faction Event done, and that's all you get done today, you'd still be okay. Because you can still do Underspire tomorrow, you can still do Tower of Doom tomorrow, you could still do, like, VP farming tomorrow. But if you're, like, jumping on the game and immediately VP farming, and you're not doing the faction event, you're not doing the dungeon, you're not doing adventure board, like, you're missing out on stuff that won't be there tomorrow. Just like a good practice way to play the game, especially once you get into the gameplay loop. You're like deeper in the game, like late mid-game or early end-game or anywhere in the end-game, really. Like, it's a good gameplay loop to play the things that won't be there tomorrow, so you're making sure you're doing everything and not missing anything. And then, like, you know, like the XP booster, the adventure board, and the dungeon are so easy to do. You just knock them out real quick first thing. And then you jump to stuff like Faction Event, Citadel Wars. Go buy your torches in the Underspire. That's something you can't do tomorrow. You don't have to fight the fights, but you got to buy the torches if you're going to go all the way. But beginners is a different story. Like, beginners can skip, like, Underspire until they're ready for it. Epic Trials till they're ready for it. You know, I was even skipping PvP. I mean, you can get Immortals and stuff, but There's so many good troops in the underworld. It's almost... Go get Queen Beatrix and King Gobtruf. Get all those easy, super easy, awesome troops that you see way more than Immortals anyway. Like, you'll see... If you keep track of, like, how many times you use Queen Beatrix compared to how many times you use, like, Immortal Glacia, you're going to use Queen Beatrix way more. So why would you not go get Queen Beatrix first before you go try to get Glacia? This one's technically lower level. Do I have my Valhawks yet? No. Okay. Just need one to show up. That's as far as I'm going to go today. I don't know. We can go a little further, maybe. My chat died again, y'all. It says error code out of memory. Well, I'm not doing any more chapters, so I'll get rid of that. Let's see. My chat has been crashing, and you guys have been saying that's been kind of kicking you off. It's weird. Just keep going. Grinding. PvP. You need to see the Deep Hive. It was earlier in the stream. There should be chapters that will get you close to what you're looking for. It's pretty tough sometimes for me to get it right on, but it should get you pretty close. You might have to go a little bit forward, a little bit backwards. But we definitely did Deathless, Pure, High, Mid, Low. Just talked about it in general. And then once we were done with all the Deep Hive stuff, we started on the PvP stuff. Because yesterday we did everything else, so I figured today we'll do faction event and PvP. It's always my goal to like show you guys stuff you might need. Instead of like playing the game and just getting my stuff done. It feels so selfish to me. To just like if I was just playing the game normally as soon as I got on stream, I would do exactly the things I just told you guys to do. I would do my XP booster, my adventure board, my dungeon, and then I would be doing like the faction event probably in that order. And I would do the faction event until it's done, all the way to level 90, and then I would go do my Citadel Wars fights. And then I would start looking at like Tower of Doom or buying my torches in the Underspire. I never really stream the way that I actually play the game. I try to... Alright, today's Tuesday. It's the Deep Hive. What are people needing? I'm trying to think about what the viewer is needing, not what I need to do. If anybody's coming to the stream needing a team, it's probably for the Deep Hive. And then we didn't show any PvP yesterday, so that's how I think when I do streams. Like, what will help the viewer the most? Wow, okay, buddy. Oh well. That person beat me. Epic Trials we showed yesterday, right? It's just the Devour thing. The Great Maul. You Devour with the Great Maul, and then you use Fokker to boost them up some more. And then you got the Sand Shark, which may or may not Devour. And if it does, that makes the fight faster. If it doesn't, you're still fine. You got a Bahir there, in case your Great Maul goes down. And you got a Summon as well. So it's pretty easy. We crushed that Epic Trial fight. We showed it yesterday. Should be a chapter for it, if you need it. Less rants and lower video quality. Well, it's worth it, man, because I was going crazy at the other place. I probably would have stopped streaming altogether if I had to stay there. Mark says, I got 671 total vault keys last weekend. No way I can open all of them. If you do 60 a day, you should be fine. That's a little bit more than... I would like to open a day, you're right. I don't think it's impossible. If I had 671 vault keys, I would start, like... I don't know, man. I'd probably try to do, like, 50 a day. And maybe, like, shoot for having, like, 100 left. And that way you know you have 100. You can still count how many you get the next time. You have at least 10 days. I think you have more than 10 days. I think you have like 12 days, right? I don't know. Maybe it's less. If you want rants, you gotta trigger the topics. I don't know what to rant about right now. Well, we're probably gonna end pretty soon. Tomorrow's EverQuest, I might stream it if you guys want to hang out and watch some EverQuest. That can get pretty hairy sometimes. And then, Thursday, I don't know what we're doing Thursday. I gotta go check out Marvel Puzzle Quest and... What the heck, bro? Just retreat. Rant the poor quality of YouTube? I don't know, is everybody having poor quality? Like, let's do a poll. Start a poll. Because I can't see it on my side. Everything on my side looks fine. Like, I have the stream up on my crappy, horrible laptop that no one probably has anything worse than my crappy, horrible laptop, right? And it looks fine to me. And then I have my horrible, crappy phone right here that looks fine. So that's all I can do is look at those two things. And I just figure most people in the world probably have something better than me. You probably don't have something worse than this horrible, crappy laptop. You probably don't have something worse than this horrible, crappy phone. And both of those look exactly like they always do to me. But I'll do a poll. I don't know, what should the question be? What should the question be on the poll? I have, does the stream look bad to you or crash right now? Are you having trouble on any other, Dr. Mops, are you having trouble on any other channel or any other stream or anything? We gotta, like, figure out, is it just me or is it all of YouTube? Crow's YouTube is fine. Crow said I had friends when I played World of Tanks. He had a cable out his second floor window to the basement to greatly improve latency or ping. I'm just gonna do this. Start poll. Like, think about, like... Is there something different about my stream that isn't happening to you other places? If your answer is yes, that means like you came to Sinnycool stream and you notice like, oh, my stream is horrible and you're getting kicked out of my stream, but you're not getting kicked out of other people's streams and you're having no trouble anywhere else, you know? If you know, like, try to help me out here with the yes or no. This is the first I've heard of it. But it makes sense, I guess, if it's true. But I'm just saying I can't see it on my end at all. Everything's been fine on my end except for... It has been crashing like a little bit, like my chat will crash. But it's talking about like running out of memory, like my laptop ran out of memory, so... I don't think that's like affecting other people. And then the one time we crashed on stream... But that was like the very first time we tried. We'll see if like every single person says it's bad, then we know something's wrong. Because I don't want everybody staring at like a blurry screen. Or getting kicked off every 5 minutes. That would suck. That makes the experience not good. I don't know what I could do to fix it. I would have to... call out the cable man and have him do something. Hopefully it doesn't cost too much money. Weezamon, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. No issue on your end? Yeah, that's all I can see. I understand the people having issues because it does happen, but I just want to make sure it's not just me. Like, just my stream, just my channel, because of my new setup. If this was happening out of nowhere at the old place, then I would know it's just YouTube, because I hadn't changed anything, but we changed everything. We're in a whole different new place, and we're not hardwired anymore. So, it's like, is it my new setup, or is it just YouTube having problems right now? And the only reason it's even a question is because I just moved. Have we seen that Bowhawk yet? I feel like it's being very elusive. We have retreated from a couple fights. It's not like I'm just bowling over everything. Hey, Anita! Sana did a gifted for you earlier, so thank you, Anita. We made it to the goal. I left the stupid... I gotta get rid of that. I don't want people thinking we're close and they're gonna donate because of that. Vote on the poll if you don't mind. If you think my stream is the problem, hit yes. If you don't think my stream is the problem, hit no. You think my new streaming setup is the problem, and like the core of the problem is on my end with my streaming, with, you know, hit yes. And if you are, everything's fine and you're having no trouble and you don't think it's me, then hit no. Basically. I would hate it though if somebody hits yes and then it just continues to be horrible, like, then they just don't want to even come anymore. I should move back. No way, bro. It'd be like going back to prison. Got those people that they get out of prison and they want to go back because they're institutionalized. I'm not institutionalized. I was trying to get out of there, man. My sentence was up. That was a weird end to the fight there. My sentence was up at that prison, y'all. I'm out of there. Just got out of jail. Got my old clothes back. Put on my old sneakers from 7 years ago. 8 years ago. What kind of cool shoes did they have 8 years ago that they don't have now? Got me some Velcro shoes. Don't know how to tie my shoes, Velcro shoes. Got those back. Got my Chucks. Put my Chucks back on. Got my baggy pants with my baggy giant shirt. My giant baggy clothes and my Chuck Taylors or my Velcro shoes. Got those back. They gave me back my $1.98 that was in my wallet. They said, "Get the heck out of here. You're done, buddy. You can get out of here. Out of the toilet. Sleeping in the toilet room." If you're in prison or jail, you're pretty much just sleeping in a bathroom, right? You go in your bathroom and you like shut the door and don't come out for 7 years. That'd be like being in prison. Probably. I've never been, believe it or not. Oh, we got it now. We got the Valhawk. So let's finish this off and, you know, 2-hour stream. Pretty good, right? Unless you guys have any questions. We got 10 votes. Wow, 4 people say that they're having trouble. And 6 people say they're not. It's a little concerning. What is this person doing? Taking pictures of what? Taking pictures of her trunk or something. I don't know. You guys let me know what to do. That's like a concerning amount of people. But make sure you watch other streams and like tell me, is it the same for you or not? Like those people that hit yes. If it's... You can test it yourself. Is it just me or is it everywhere? By watching somebody else's stream or... It might be everywhere. Or it could just be me, because I did just change everything. Never been caught. Never been caught selling those fireworks and brewskis and scratchers. I go up to the gas station at the right time and I buy all the scratchers and then I sell them in the hood. I'm selling you a dream in the hood. I got some brewskis and scratchers and some smokes. There were kids there that set up like a lemonade stand, like a every day outside of their door lemonade stand. I always wanted to do like a scratcher, brewski, and smoke stand. That probably would be against the law, huh? I could probably sell out. Put a sign at the end of the entrance. Need some scratchers or brewskis, baby? You want to buy one cigarette? You want to buy one cigarette? Hey, I just wasted a sigil. Good job, me. I'll sell you one cigarette for 75 cents. I'll sell you a scratcher. I'll scratch them. It'll look like, it'll be almost a winner. I'll scratch it to where it looks like you're about to win. And there's still some spaces left to scratch. That way it's more enticing. And then I'll sell that for like, alright, your prize could be this much. So all I want is this much. You got two of the winning numbers right there, man. You can sell sips of brewskis. Breaking down a brewski into multiples. Just waterfall it. You don't let them touch it with their mouth. You make them waterfall it. Sell sips of brewskis. You buy yourself a $2.50 brewski. You can make like $10 off of that bad boy. Like like $1 per waterfall. You can get 10 waterfalls out of it, maybe. Turn $2.50 into $10. I keep losing my stupid sigils. What am I doing? Need to pay more attention. I keep losing. Alright. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Just lost 2 fights in a row. I just lost 2 sigils. Not that it matters, because I only get 1 buff a day, and I don't really care, but now it matters, because if I lose, then, that's too much losing there. Alright. I'm still trying to use the Stellarix team. Come on, dummy. What are you doing? Buffs. Okay. Alright, let's get serious. Let's get serious. Alright, so we got 11 votes now. 7 people say they're not having any trouble. And 4 people are having trouble. There's 26 people here. If your stream looks fine, please vote no. If the stream looks horrible and you keep getting tossed out of here on your backside by the bouncer, then hit yes. I would love to see like 20-something votes. Alright, who we get? Let's get this guy. Good old Zul'Goth will do it. Zul'Goth did what Stella couldn't. Zul'Goth do what Stella can't. Alright, we got it, we got it. That's all that matters. I usually only get 1 buff a day anyway, honestly. I don't even know if you can get 2, can you? Probably could. Still got my victory talisman, still got my full buff. No big deal. I lost a couple fights. But yeah, I would just come back here. Back to the same spot. I'd have to go back to the other team now, so I'd have to switch it out, but... And I am probably not farming PvP until all those Vault events are done. And it's back to a normal schedule. We got 3 Vault events in like a month. And I'm going to concentrate on that, I think, instead of PvP. But if you are, it's not a bad idea to concentrate on PvP. It's the other good thing. Best thing I think you could be doing after doing all the stuff for the day that you're supposed to do is either farm VP, you know, do your PvP like your Monoliths, your Citadel Wars, and then farm VP, or open all your vault keys. Kind of depends where you're at. Would you rather have books and pets and immortals, or would you rather have gems and souls and gold and orbs and keys? Kind of depends where you're at in the game. For me, I'm still on the gems, the gold, the orbs, I'm pretty close though to being on the other side. I gotta get a couple. If I could hit all 3, if I could hit these next 2 Vault events super hard in a row, I bet you I'd be pretty set. I can just never get over the hump. I'm always losing just enough gems, always needing just enough gems to where it's always my gem stack too. Like, I got 17 million souls I'm probably never even going to use. And I always have over 25 million gold. Or at least 20 million gold. It's always the gems. Like right now I have 20,000 gems, but those could go so fast. It's crazy. I don't feel comfortable. I still am comfortable. I'm comfortable, but I'm not, still not over the hump. I used to be comfortable with like 5 or 10,000 gems, but kind of raised it to 20,000 now. It's how you get the rich stay rich, the broke stay broke. People with 0 gems always have 0 gems. People with 20,000 gems almost always have 20,000 gems. It's better to have the gems when you need them, because you're going to miss out on something. You can't think of everything, and then you think you're doing the right thing with your gems, but then something pops up the next week. You're like, dang, I wish I had gems right now. I'm going to miss out on this. Alright, so now we have 13 votes. Looks like 9 people. I think it's 9 and 4. So still the same 4 people that voted yes. Pretty sure, is that right? 9 out of 13 is 69? 69. Still concerning, though. Your gem stack is 1k to 1.5k. Aren't you a little bit lower level, though? I'd rather buy a cable and put it out the window than remove all ads. I'm gonna mention it. I'll mention it for sure. I hate that I used to have the modem and the router, and now I don't. So, level 750, yeah. That's pretty good then. My new account had like 5,000 gems, I think. I'm just really stingy with resources in this game. If I don't see a reason to spend it, I don't spend it. If I get Faunessa, I'm not going to level her up for no reason, you know? I'm not just like, oh, there's a pet rescue, I have 0 copies, I got 1 copy. I'm not going to go buy baskets or something. Like, I'm not going to buy every single offer I see. And then I know how to get gems with the Vault event and the tributes and stuff. So the most annoying thing to say about farming gems is that one of the ways to farm gems is to not spend gems. I should make a whole video, and that's the video. Best gem farming guide ever. It's like 5 seconds long. Don't spend gems. Don't open chests with gems. Don't do event key chests with gems. Don't do gem key chests with gems. Horrible. Don't do pet rescue baskets. Don't buy every single offer they offer you. I don't even know what people are doing. I still want to do like a gem audit on somebody. Like somebody out there who is level 1,000 plus with less than 1,000 gems. So your level is higher than 1,000 and your gem stack is lower than 1,000. There are people out there like that. Do a gem audit for me. Just write down every time you spend any gems at all. Because you have to click a button. They're not just going to take gems from you without you deciding to do it. Like right here, you have to click a button to spend that one gem. Like when I fight this fight, I'm not spending gems. Like you have to actively decide to spend gems. You have to click a button. They're never going to take gems away from you unless you decide to click it. So you could write down every single time you decide to spend gems. And I could probably help you quite a bit if you would just do that for like 1 week. I would find something that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing for sure. And then you would tell me why you're doing it, and I would tell you why that's not a good idea. And that it doesn't work like that. And then you would stop doing it, hopefully, and then you would have more gems just off of that. You don't even have to farm more, you don't have to do more, you just have to do less. You just quit buying that whatever thing you're buying with those gems. The dungeon offer. Are you buying the dungeon offer every single day just because you don't have Stellarix? That's a big old gem sink. If you can't afford to do that, you shouldn't do it. That'd be like doing a down payment on a Lamborghini. You don't have the money for. So you're going broke trying to buy a Lamborghini. You're just not ready for that yet. You got to save up some money first, and then you can buy a Lamborghini. You got to use like the Queen Beatrix for a while. You got to use the Tesla for a while. You got to drive the Toyota Corolla while you save up money. You can't just automatically buy a Lamborghini and afford the payment. When you're buying the dungeon offer every single day, you're pretty much buying a Lamborghini that you can't afford, and now you have to do the payment every day. Except for, it's better, you could just stop doing that. You could just stop making the payments on the Lamborghini. If you buy a real Lamborghini in real life, you're going to have to keep doing the payments no matter what. But in Gems of War, you could just stop. You could stop doing that. You could stop buying the dungeon offer. You don't have to. Nobody's put you in a contract where you have to do it. I bet you that's the main spot. It's Dragonite, it's Stellarix. The devs are tricking you. The devs, not you, but you in general. They love that crap. They love it. They love that you're spending gold marks on Dragonite, and they love that you're spending gems on Dragonite. And then they laugh and laugh when you get your 500th duplicate. They're in the board meeting, like, targeting people like that. What can we do today to waste their gems? You know, they'll buy more gems with real money if we, like, run their gems down to 0, and then they have no gems to do things they need to do every day. They're gonna have to buy gems. Ha ha ha. I'm just trying to get you, you know, F them. Screw them. Don't let them trick you. Stellarix isn't needed for the game at all. You're fine. You'll get it eventually. Be patient. Go get some perfects. Go do some more Vault event. You don't have to buy the offer every day. You don't have to buy the Dragonite in the PvP shop. You're just going to get another duplicate, right? How many have you gotten? What's the likelihood that you're going to get the one that you need? It's a little bit not as bad now because they have the thing they added to the Soul Forge where you can get the specific dragon. But it used to be horrible. It's like flushing gems down the toilet. Especially if you get a duplicate. Like, you're not going to be able to know if you get it. It's like buying a scratcher. You could win. You spend $20 on a scratcher. 99 times out of 100, you're going to lose. And now you wasted $20 and flushed it down the toilet. So if you're buying Dragonite in the dungeon that you can't afford, you're flushing gems down the toilet 99 out of 100 times. If you're using gold marks, you're just making the game, your kingdoms are going to suffer. You're not going to get the books that you should be getting. And you're missing out on stats. But I would just keep doing this. It's going smoother now. I got more stats now. I'm starting to get in a groove. You just pick the lowest level fights. I'm leveling Nightweaver as I do this. I have to go quite. What's the breakdown? Like how much VP a day do you have to get the whole season pass done? Isn't it like 180,000 VP and then there's like 80 days or 70 something days? Cuz I need to start doing that maybe. Like in total, there's 90 of these, and they're 2,000 each. So that's 180,000 total, right? And I got 75 days left. Should do the math. I need a calculator, though. Probably super easy math, but we get a calculator. I don't think it's as much as like I think it is, but it's still like a substantial amount a day that I'm not doing at the moment because I didn't get the last season done somehow. I'm getting a calculator. Alright, we got pretty much, let's say 75 days left. And I need... What's it start out at? 80 days? So I only got the first one so far. Let's just say I've only got one done, so I need 178,000. 178,000 divided by 75. 2,373. So that's about what you need to get per day. Not exact. But you should get 2,400 VP a day or so if you want to get the whole thing done. I don't know how much I've gotten today. 2,400 a day. And I'm only getting like 36 a fight, 40 a fight. So, well... I don't know what that is. Let's catch up in the chat. 14 votes, 71% say no, it doesn't look bad or crash. And 29% says yes, it does look bad and crash. The yes keeps going down and the no keeps going up. That makes me feel good, but it does suck that there's even anybody that hit yes. Why doesn't it let me get out of that poll? Let me out. Alright, let's see what y'all are saying. Keeps throwing Sauna off. Crow can see him fine. Dr. Mop says YouTube is a problem. I tried to comment in one of your recent videos and I couldn't. Sauna says it's YouTube. Also on some I couldn't react. Mark says not to be a downer, but it's only your stream, Cinny. I watch YouTube all day long. Sorry, just being honest. Not helps, bro. Dr. Mop says yours. It made me have to go through channel terms before I could do it. Crow says I'm watching 2 other live streams. One is Florida Coast for Storm. Dr. Mop says streams are fine, it's just commenting. Weezamon says I've been lurking all stream and no issues on my end. Dr. Mop says it could be because I'm using tablet Android. Sana says I wonder if there's like a difference in area like USA and EU. Crow says, oh, yesterday I was running out of memory on your stream. I thought it was because I was playing Puzzle Quest 3. Yeah, that happens to me too. Mr. Z says, hey, I feel like I need a stream to start my own rant today about the stupid cable company. Yeah, I could start that rant. Hold on. I'm on. This is my... Come on, laptop. Let's see. It's never happened before or since, says Crow. Move back. Anita says, normally it's the operator, not the stream. That's what I was thinking. Like, how can I affect so many people? Dr. Mops, you can't see the poll? Mr. Z says, they send me a message every other day about an outage in my area, like over 10 and 30 days. We lose internet every 30 minutes. All my neighbors have the same issue. Dang. When I call my ISP, they want to send someone to my house. I keep telling them that they themselves are aware of the ridiculous number of outages and my neighbors' issues. Why do they need to come to my house just to jiggle cables and waste my time? I feel you, bro. I'm the same way. Crow says the center-in-chief wants us to believe he's never been caught. Dr. Mop says, what's coming up on screen is different to in my live chat. Mark got kicked out again. Mark's close to me, so that I guess it has nothing to do with EU or USA. Crow says my Times Square stream is crystal clear, 4K HD. Dr. Mop says it's the ads that pop up on the chat. They seem to change chat settings. When game action goes fast, it blurs. Efley says, how many of these people have YT Premium? Could it be something to do with ads? Sana got kicked off the stream. Mark got kicked off too, though, Sana. CCR is here. Mark gets kicked every 10 minutes. Sana doesn't have a gem stack. Wow, you just ran out of memory. You started scouting, now you don't have gems. The Tesla is the Corolla. Yeah, I opened 12 burning chests earlier. There should be a chapter. Mr. Z says I ranted on the gems forum. The drop table says that silver marks drop 17% of the time. How come I got 9 silver keys and 16 chests? That's over 50% in a reasonably large sample size. I got 2 out of 12, just to add to your... I got 2 silver marks out of 12, I think. 16,500 a week? Wow. I must have did math wrong. Mr. Z says someone in the Gems forum posted this really handy table for season goals. Tells you how many you need a week. Hey, what up, Crisp Purpose? It's me, nothing else? Well, some people aren't having trouble. Well, I'll look into it then. I was hoping if everything would be fine with the new setup, but if some of y'all are having trouble, especially like Mark and Sana, that's not a good thing. So I'll look into it. Maybe I'll see if they can put the modem and router up here so I can hardwire again. I don't know, let's keep an eye on it. You guys let me know. Like, keep an eye even when I'm not streaming. Like, if you're having trouble other places, like, let me know. Crow says when I lag, Sana crashed. The chat on your screen is different than here. Yeah, that does happen sometimes, though. That happened at the old place. You know, another thing, all the kids are home right now. Because they're in between schools at the moment. So that could be part of the issue. We have 4 people on the internet at the moment. Actually, if you count like my phone, if you count my laptop, we got like 5 people on it, so it might get better once they go to school. But I'll say something to the cable man, see if it's a simple fix. It's kind of strange that some people are having no issue and then some people are having crazy, like, every 10-minute issues, though. Not sure what to do. I'll ask the cable man. And then, like I said, once the kids are back in school, it should get better, right? Isn't it better if there's only me on the internet instead of... It would be, like right now there's 5 people on it. And instead it would be probably 3. Because 2 of them would go to school. Get those kids off my Wi-Fi, they're going to make me lose viewers. Yeah, they need to get to school, for sure. We just had a little, like, gap between getting them enrolled into the different district. It should be good to go soon, though. But I can't do anything about it today. I'll see. I'll look into it. But I think I'm going to get out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. If you're watching after the fact, let me know if you're having any problems. Just the fact that Mark and Sana are having trouble kind of annoys me. They're probably 2 of the 4 people that hit yes. For the poll, we got 16 votes, and 75% of people are not having trouble. So that is 12 out of 16. So 12 people voted no, they're not having any trouble. And 4 people voted yes, they are having trouble. Just for, like, context, just to, like... That's what the poll says. I can end it right now. Does the stream look bad to you or crash right now? No, 75%. Yes, 25%. 16 votes. 12 people aren't. 4 people are. I don't know. Is that concerning? But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. We hit the goal, and you doubled your money, so thank you so much. Helps me a ton. And I'll be back Thursday for something, and if you're just here for Gems of War, I'll be back Friday for the bounty event. Could be Thursday, though, if I can't figure out Marvel Puzzle Quest or whatever we're doing on Thursday. But if you're here for everything, then tomorrow we got EverQuest. I might just stream it. And then Thursday we got something or other. Either Gems of War or Marvel Puzzle Quest, most likely. One of those 2. Friday, bounty event. Saturday, spoilers. Sunday, Marvel Puzzle Quest, probably. So I only lose 24% of my viewers. Oh, no. Yeah, that would suck. We did pretty good today, man. Even if I lost those, we would have had a normal stream. We had a pretty good stream today. You guys rocked. We had a decent amount of people here, I think, on the high, you know. The peak concurrent viewers was almost up to 30, which is pretty good for me, at least. I would love to be in the 30s every freaking stream. That'd be great. Usually we're in the 20s or the teens. So today was pretty good. We got up there. We got to like 26, 27, 28, I think. And then the, you know, hitting the goal and everything. So today was a great stream. You guys are the best. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today. Sana Crow. CCR. Crisp Purpose. Mr. Z. We got Mark. We got CCR. We got Classic EverQuest. Couple streamers in here. We got Crow. We got Sana. We got CCR. Or whatever, you make content for games. YouTubers. Got YouTubers in the house, brothers and sisters. Anita, Dr. Mops. Sana Crow, Mr. Z. Weezamon was here. Coming out of the cave, the lurking cave to... Let's go. We got Crow, we got Sana, we got Roxy. I gifted out 5 memberships because of you guys. Thank you so much. That's for you. Roxy with the 2 to cap it off. That was great. Sana with a bunch of gifted. She doubled her money today. Got her money's worth. Even though she was crashing every 5 seconds. Crashing the train every 5 seconds. We got Jets, we got Classic, and that's as far as it'll let me go, because I think mine even crashed once. So I can't remember who was first, but probably Mark, Sauna, people like that. Alright, y'all, yeah, I'll try to fix it. I am definitely aware of the problem now. I wasn't previous, but I'm aware of the problem, so I'm definitely gonna look into it. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Peace out. Get that faction event done. You better go get that faction event done, I swear. I don't care if you have Deep Hive at 500. I don't care. You better get it done, I swear. I'll come to your house. I'll come to your house and rip your cable out and